Welcome back, family, to another episode of Build or Destroy. I am your host, Borna L, and this is where we break away the rumors from the real, the facts from the fictions, the falsehoods from the truth. Because if you let a lie live long enough, it becomes the truth. So on this platform, we do not do gossip. We do man, woman, child, sun, moon, stars, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, to bring forth insight to the whole human family of the planet Earth. Because it's each one teach one here on Build or Destroy. But before we get into subject matter, like, share, and subscribe to keep you abreast of all the new content that we drop on this platform. Once again, like, share, subscribe. So without further ado, let's build. So what's going on, family? How y'all been? It's been a minute since we chopped it up and got down to the nitty gritty. Bobbing and weaving as we cut through the nonsense of the illusions that appear in front of us, and only deal with reality for what it is and not what it appears to be. Dealing with reality for what it is and not what it appears to be. Because knowledge, etymology of, is know the ledge. Because when you have knowledge or know the ledge, you can walk right up to the edge of the ledge without falling. Because of the knowledge or knowledge. So on Build or Destroy, we also break down etymologies of words to give you a clear understanding, so when the sorcerer is throwing these words out there, you can bob and weave and cut through the nonsense, which in scholastics, they would call that reading in between the lines. This is what we help you do here. Read in between the lines. Sharpen your third eye. Open your perceptions of things to make mountains into molehills. To alleviate the fear of not knowing. See, lack of knowledge only breeds fear. So here, once again, we're going to make knowledge known, which is my attribute. My attribute is to make knowledge known. I don't conceal knowledge from you guys. I don't put myself on a higher plateau because I think I know something and you don't. What I do, I bring it to you. And we can build on it and chop it up together. Maybe some of the information that I have brought or presented may not be complete to you. And you can hit me back or get in the comments and say, hey, brother, this ain't this, or this is that, or this isn't that. But at the same time, we're going to build or destroy. We're not going to let falsehoods live any longer. We're not going to do a revisionist narrative. We're going to deal with actual fact, solar facts. So if y'all been paying attention, then y'all been seeing all the nonsense going on. Number one, whatever happens in the world, New York is ground zero. That's where I'm at. I'm in the paint. I live in the paint. I'm not on the outskirts. I'm telling y'all what's really happening. I'm in the paint. I'm in the paint getting rebounds, giving assists, and scoring. Trip dub. I'm in the paint. But see, I told you I give assists. So I'm not just scoring. I'm giving assists. I'm making knowledge known. I'm not concealing nothing to make the advantage in my favor. Because I don't respect that. I don't respect people who conceal things to keep others back. But what I do understand and have made acknowledgement with y'all is that y'all need to pay attention to what's going on. They're starting major conflicts in the world to present you to an area in life where you say, yo, I want that. I want what they giving out. I want it. But they have to create the atmosphere for you to feel like that. They have to create the scenario. But you gotta pay attention because there's changes being done right in front of your face and you're not aware of them. Okay? Because right now they're talking about transference of monetary assets from fiat to digital. I'm not an advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. But you need to get abreast and don't be illiterate to what's going on. Okay? So I'm never going to tell you I'm something what I'm not. I'm not leading people astray. And once again, I accept the crowd participation. If it's something that you want to comment about, feel free to comment. This is build or destroy. Let's build on it. Let me know what it really is, and we can chop it up. But the distractions are doubling and tripling now. It went from the immigration issue with the South Americans and Mexicans coming up to New York, basically being bus up to New York by these other governors. By these other governors from different states. Meanwhile, the governor in our state is not really abreast on how to handle it, so it got out of control. And they left it in the mayor's lap. Okay? No one has dealt with this kind of issue, I must say, before, but you have to be very active when something happens that you don't either understand or is going out of control. You cannot sit back and watch. That's not going to work. So that's what's happening with that. Then you have Ukrainians, and I suspect Russians as well, coming to New York and the United States, getting resources. I don't have no problem per se with whoever the person is getting resources. The only issue I'm saying is, where's my resources? We haven't groomed anyone in our community strong enough, young enough, fearless enough to stand up and say, ma'am, sir, I am indigenous to this land. I have not received my foreparents' opportunities based on the fact that you have our land and you owe dowry, monies, fiat, to the survivors because you're repairing everyone else, but what's good with us? So this is at Congress and y'all don't know it. When they have UN meetings, this is what they talking about. They talking about you. But then they got you, but you don't have no one go down there and say, yeah, this is how we want to do it. So these negotiations is void of you. You don't have a representative in the negotiation. Does the United States represent you? I don't know. They the ones gotta pay you. That's a conflict of interest. The person representing you is the one that gotta pay you. Wouldn't you say so? Where is your black leader with knowledge and wisdom bringing forth understanding with this? This is what y'all need to be building on when y'all get in y'all little circles with whoever thinks they're whoever. If you meet the mayor, ask him. If you met the governor, ask them. If you meet anybody of any influential prestige or anyone who can change something for you, this is what you need to be focused on. And third but not lastly, now we have a situation with Palestine and Israel based on what was reported, watch the sorcery. This is some high level sorcery. Was reported that Hamas are cutting babies' heads off. God bless them if that did happen. And shame on those who did. Based on the report that this happened and there was a retaliation, now there's an ongoing conflict, which has been ongoing for centuries. Not going to get into the political history of that. That's a whole nother topic I'm going to have to touch on at a whole different time. But I'm just saying, watch the sorcery. So don't be looking at all of this stuff thinking that, oh, wow, worrying about other people and worrying about this and that. You need to still be focused on your situation and what you need to accomplish. Not to be selfish, but you have to be knowledgeable and astute enough to deal with self first before you can deal with others. Yeah, so in doing that, you're going to be building and destroying within self. You're going to destroy the negative within you. The fear, the believing of falsehoods, the not researching information to find out if it's fact or fiction. You're going to destroy all those negatives about you. And then you're going to build on the positive. Getting information. Being with positive people that talk the same talk you talk. Studying up, staying studied. These are the things that will get you to that plateau and get you to that level. Because ignorance ain't getting it, bro. Let me tell you the level of ignorance that's out here right now. The other day on my property, I witnessed a grown man litter on my property, and I confronted him. He was a foreigner. You know what he wanted to proceed to tell me? This is a free country and he can do whatever he want to do. And I let him know you cannot do that on my property. If you think, and he's let me know he has rights. He let me know he has rights. I'm going to repeat that. He let me know he has rights. Rights? You a 13th Amendment slave. What rights do you have? And you're not indigenous to the land. What rights do you have? You listening to the false prophet tell you something and you standing on it and reacting? You gonna get messed up out here. So we have to be aware of what we're doing and we have to be knowledgeable because it could cost you a lot. Not knowing could cost you a lot, but at the same time, not knowing is not an excuse in law. So if you break someone's window and then say, I didn't know it was not right to break someone's window or it wasn't legal to break someone's window doesn't mean you don't got to do the penalty. So what you saying? I don't know. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. And you an adult. So I don't want to hear y'all talk about the children, man. I don't want to hear nothing about y'all talk about children. This is an adult doing this. So like I was saying, in New York is ground zero. So we need to be understanding what we seeing right now. We're seeing a transformation of New York right in front of our eyes. And some of us are still stuck and frozen in what's going on in the media that you don't know where to turn. But deal with us, man. We'll help you fix that problem. We gonna fix that problem. Because you gotta be prepared out here. More than you are right now. Because it's a feeding frenzy, man. And you don't want to fall down. You don't want to fall down. If you fall down, it's a wrap. Because it's just a frenzy, a feeding frenzy. See, those that don't live in New York don't really know yet. Because it's called the trickle down theory. It's called the trickle down theory, where it's trickled down to you. But it's coming. Well, once again, I won't keep you long, family, because things is going on so fast. I got to get back and get abreast to what's happening right now. But understand, we all welcome as family. Peace and love. Build or destroy.